Well, I'm back in my greenhouse and disaster struck. Despite all my efforts, this tomato's starting to show signs of mosaic virus. So I believe this one is the Shirley. This is the next one. This is the Gardener's Delight. That's got signs. I don't think the Sungold has. This is the Roma. I can see something there. Yeah, little patches. So they've got to come out. I'm absolutely gutted, really gutted about this. Now, I don't think it was even 2 weeks ago, I'd been working out here and then I had to nip down the shop and I stupidly left the door of the greenhouse open. And as I drew up on my driveway, I could hear Paddy barking. Oh, he was going crazy. He's quite a quiet dog, but if there's somebody at the door, he will bark. But this was different. And when I got indoors, he was locked up in the kitchen, but he was barking at the back door. There was a pigeon in here. Oh, it took ages to get it out, but it was all over my tomatoes. It did damage some of the bottom stems, little branchlets, and I think that's what's done it. So it's come from that what's it tree, I'm not going to swear, and then it's come in here. So yeah, lost my tomatoes. Okay guys, I am on a mercy mission. I've just gone to one garden centre and I've managed to pick these up. So I've got another Roma, I've got a beefsteak marmande, and I've managed to get another Shirley. I'm going to go to a second garden centre now and see if I've got anything else. Second garden centre, I've managed to get an Alicante and an outdoor girl, one that I've not heard of before. So I've got 5 plants there. I'm just going to go and collect the compost, and then I'm going to have to be very, very careful when I get home. These can stay in the kitchen until I'm happy they're safe to go out into the greenhouse. Sadly, this Tigerella has got the mosaic virus as well, so that's got to go. And yet the one that I've put in the garden is fine. I've decided to keep the Sungold because I've had a really good look at it and I cannot find any suggestion that it has picked up the virus, despite the other plants being next to it. Now there is some leaf damage, but that's where the pigeon has crash landed on it, flapping about trying to escape the greenhouse. But there's no sign at all. Those leaves look healthy to me. Now that prompted me to look online, and I have discovered, would you believe, that Sungold is actually resistant to mosaic virus. So that was by accident that I chose this, and it's proven to be correct. Okay, I've spent practically the entire afternoon pulling this apart. Everything has been scrubbed and disinfected. The glass, the sides, the trays, everything. What I've got left to do is out there. I've got 2 pots to scrub. I've done all the door, the handles. Oh, what else can I do? I'm just getting beyond knowing what to do now. So frustrating. So I feel like I'm constantly firefighting at the moment. So what I've done today is I've put some netting around the fig and also around the apple tree. Yeah, it's quite crude because I'd only got odd bits of netting, and I've used pegs for now just to secure them, but I'm just terrified that these are going to be the next casualties. So I now need to think of a better way of protecting these. I think with the fig I'm going to have to make some kind of a cylindrical netting. Not quite sure how yet. And this I'm going to have to build a temporary frame to go against the fence, but yeah, it could be tricky because the tree is not in the raised bed, but it overlaps it. Maybe that netting will be enough for now. Good morning. Oh, it's an absolutely glorious day today. I think it's going to be like it all day. I'm not going to waffle on too much. You've seen what's been going on the last couple of days. I'm just exhausted, to be honest. I think mentally and physically exhausted with battling this virus in the garden. And I spent about half an hour this morning composing an email which I've now sent off to the RHS for some advice. Find out if they've got any strategies, because obviously if one of their gardens or part of their gardens was to be infected, I should imagine they must have some kind of a plan in place of how they would deal with it. So I mean, I've sent the email today, it's Saturday, so I don't expect to get any response at all till probably the middle or end of next week. But if I do get anything, I'll add that into my next video. So I don't want it to be all doom and gloom. The garden is filling up. I've got plenty growing that hasn't got the virus. Let's just hope it stays that way. I'll just take each day as it comes. And yeah, if you're new to my channel, it's not all doom and gloom. It really isn't. It's just that every now and again this issue raises its ugly head, and it's been very, very challenging. But generally, gardening is my passion, and I'm usually very optimistic. So bear with me, please. Be gentle. And if you haven't subscribed, then please do. The channel is growing, and it's great to hear all your suggestions and your comments. You've been very, very supportive, those of you that have followed me for some time and understand the difficulties. So I really do appreciate it. It means a lot. So that's all I'm going to say today. Enjoy the weather. Take care.